What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today I'm going to be showing you Tyler's Faye deck that he played for the Back to Standard Campus Championship. This deck is very fun to play. It's a bit of a meme. It is a looped OTK style deck that doesn't play attacks until it is determined to kill you. There's a small combo inside of the game that Faye almost exclusively can use, and so with that, I'm gonna show you how it works. Let's get to it. Alright, so if you haven't seen one of my deck profiles before, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be telling you more how about this Faye deck wants to work, this really awesome Faye deck, and the combos inside of it as opposed to just reading off the cards and what they do and like per text. So what does this Faye deck want to do? What does Faye want to do? Well, Faye is one of the characters in the game that can generate just ungodly amounts of momentum, and momentum is just a resource that you normally can only get after dealing damage from an attack, but Faye just like grabs underneath her character all willy-nilly. And so because of this ability, we are going to be looping cards that are not normally supposed to be looped, or not normally supposed to be played quite so often. So with that said, the main thing that we're doing here is we're trying to play cards over and over and over again, like a Black Dog's Fangs. Black Dog's Fangs, if I have two of them in my hand, I can just play them over and over and over again until I win. It says respond discard momentum after an attack. It's been errated, so its card text has changed. It says after a different attack resolves, add this card to your hand. So if I have two Black Dog's Fangs in my card pool, I play one, I snag a momentum. I play the second one, I snag a momentum. After this top one resolves, I can respond with the bottom one, discard my momentum, and then pick this one up, and then I'll play it and then snag a momentum and then discard it and pick this one up, and I'm just gonna sit here and cycle these two Black Dog's Fangs over and over and over again. Really really strong. Up next, we've got four has to be four Spirit Shotguns. This card says that even if it is completely blocked, it will still deal half damage. And there is a combination with an asset that I'll get to that lets you do the same thing as Black Dog's Fang, but with Spirit Shotgun. Really silly. For consistency's sake and finding these key pieces for our combo, we're playing a double Nuseong Meteor, Nuseong style Scarlet Meteor. This just lets me build in an asset, build in a foundation that matters, and then from there kind of just pop off. And lastly, we're playing Double Fatality in order to guarantee have some momentum. Faye only generates momentum by having the top card of her discard pile not have a block, and Fatality, after it resolves, just automatically goes to your momentum. And so it is a way to get high on momentum without being possibly unlucky with your discard pile. Onto our assets. We are playing 4 Scarlet Thunder. It is the main combo piece in the deck in order to make the shotgun loops happen. And the way that this works is we take and we have a shotgun in play. We have a way to generate a free momentum by having a non-block on top of our discard pile, and we'll go ahead and stack that here. We enhance on our second Spirit Shotgun. I'll make sure all of this is in frame. Enhance on our second Spirit Shotgun using Scarlet Meteor, discarding this momentum, and says if this shotgun deals damage, if this shotgun deals damage, I'm going to lift this one, a different card to my hand. So I'll lift this other Spirit Shotgun and then play it. Once I grab my extra momentum, I'll use the Scarlet. If this one deals damage, I'll pick it back up, and then I just do this over and over and over again. And so now I essentially have 8 copies of Black Dog's Fangs inside of my deck, but this takes a foundation to utilize. Really strong, super relevant. And if your opponent doesn't have an answer to the combo, then they just lose. There's nothing they can do about it. The likelihood of you checking bad enough to fail your checks is just non-existent. And the last card that we have is Omega Sword and Owl Shield. This card says that we get to block forever. It says that we get to check 4s in order to change our luck with Faye. Card is just very good all around. On our actions, we're playing 4 Gateway Shuffle. This card is a crazy good defensive piece. It does count itself as basically an extra action or an extra attack inside of our hand, but it checks a 5. So on any of our attacks, I believe, ranged tech or weapons, we can Gateway Shuffle, and then change the top card of our discard pile, utilizing Faye, and then it's also -5 damage on any attack that we want to. So it's basically a half block at least. At worst, it's a half block. At best, it's a full block, and then I get to change my luck a bit. And then My last action is for Race Against Time. If I get caught with a shotgun and a Meteor Style in my hand, then I can't perform my loop because Meteor Style is not shotgun. But Race Against Time can change my attack into any other attack, or if I use it defensively, I can change my opponent's attack into any other attack from their discard pile. And so it just kind of makes sure that your combo goes off because we are playing two distinct engines combo-wise. Onto our foundations. The first foundations I'm going to talk about are actually off symbol. We're playing under the good symbol, and these cards have chaos. We're playing 3 True Identity. This card says Form. I don't commit any more cards in order to play my shotgun loops. This card is super swell when it comes to making sure that happens. And one of the main reasons that this deck is so volatile is once I commit my True Identity, now I'm no longer on a foundation budget, a foundation limit of how many times I can play my shotgun because this has already taken up that extra tax. I am playing all of my attacks on a 6 difficulty because of the +1 progressive effect having a card in my card pool, and so being able to just play this out is just stellar. Up next, we've got 1 Tijuana Groceries. It kind of works the same way as a True Identity, except for I will commit it for the cost of like playing the card, and then remove 2 foundations in order to ready it back up. Onto our good symbol cards, we're playing Triple Alpha Male. This lets me find any piece that I need to inside of the deck. Remove out of foundation I could play into my staging area, so I can find a Tijuana Groceries, I can find a True Identity, so on and so forth. We're playing Triple Honky Tonk Women, kind of the same vein as Alpha Male, except for it has to be the top card of our discard pile. We flip instead of remove, and then we build it in, but it does come in committed as opposed to Alpha Male when it comes in ready. We're playing 1 Wandering Pirate. It says after it is committed, you get to ready a thing. Combos really well with a Honky Tonk Woman. So if I did bring in a thing that I need to be active right now, I'll flip, bring that cool card in, commit the Wandering Pirate, and then ready up that thing that I brought in with Honky Tonk. On to some consistency, draw power. We've got a triple Passing the Torch. Just being able to commit, draw 1 card is good. It's just a good ability. And so you should be playing this card if you can find this card. We are playing 4 Never a Day Without Training. This card is basically just a free draw 1 because of the fact that it just says flip if I've got an asset, which 9 times out of 10 I will. I just get to draw a free card. Up next, we're playing 4 Sense of Morals. This card is really good at changing the luck of the top of our deck, as well as it not counting towards progressive means I get to have big build turns on my first turn, and it doesn't have it has a non-block, so it feels really good to grab with Faye for full momentum. Onto some defense. We're playing 4 Kieran Soul. Once again, the non-block is super important. It says flip. If I block this thing, it doesn't deal any damage. Just keeps me alive for at least 1 attack. We're playing Double Bakery Poster Girl. This card says that if I need to, I can just auto-block whatever attack. If you played 3 enhances, I'll destroy it, and then put your speed to 0, and then it has a 2 block, so I can also give your thing -2 damage. We're playing Double Bebop Blues. If my opponent attempts to play an action, I can stop it with the Bebop Blues. Seems really strong with a character that, like, my entire gimmick is on the character and bang exists as a card. In the same vein, we're playing Triple Protecting the Protector. This card says that if they were to try and mess with my combos whatsoever, I can discard a momentum and then stop it. And then with Faye, I'll just grab that momentum back real quick. Face the momentum queen. Up next, we've got Double Ominous Prophecy. This card is just a bit of a engine hate card. If my opponent attempts to do something on their turn that I don't like, I will just remove a specific keyword and hopefully end their aggressive turn. Let me play things on my turn. And the last card that we're playing Triple Wishing Ward. This is just a bit of a momentum hate card for my opponent. I know how strong momentum is, and I need to be able to keep them off of theirs. And so Wishing Ward is what does that. And so there you have it. There's the Faye deck that we played. A bit of a meme, but I actually think this deck has quite a bit of legs inside of the standard format. I think if you can figure out and polish and grind out this deck, I think it's going to be taking off plenty of games, almost in the same vein as the Cassandra list that just won Worlds. As long as you can find out how to be consistent with your kills. We here at TCG are going to be doing a lot of labbing for this deck, just because I know Tyler greatly enjoys it. So if you like the deck, make sure that you let us know down in the comments down below. You press the like button in order to help us out with that YouTube algorithm. And most importantly, go out and support us on Patreon, patreon.com/TCGUniversity. Help keep the lights on and keep rushing out this awesome content to you guys. So from all of us here at TCGU, thank you very much for watching and stay learned.